People often refer to data as an asset, and in general, I agree with this, although I think it's more helpful to think of data as a tool or a set of tools that can improve your decision quality. Now, like any tool, your ability to wield it effectively determines the result you get. So we have to ask ourselves, how well are we doing at wielding this tool, this relatively new tool of data? I say relatively new, it's only in the last decade and a half, maybe at the most 2 decades, that data has seen this exponential growth in volumes, use cases, teams, platforms, tools. The data industry has by itself become huge. So we have to ask ourselves, at this point, it's critical to pose the question, are our decisions getting better? I don't just mean, the decisions we make as stakeholders looking at the results of an experiment. I mean the decisions that data makes on our behalf through machine learning and predictive modeling as well. Are our decisions better from all this data, from all our investment in data? Are we getting more effective? Now, you can ask this at the global level, but I'm referring really to the microcosm of your organization or department. And I'm not really referring to any one particular use case. I mean, any project. Data science teams already do this, where they'll release a new machine learning model and they'll measure it in production against an older version of the model with different features and maybe with a rules-based model and maybe against no model at all. So for any given project, we might be able to get, in particular on machine learning, we might be able to get an estimate for what that new model delivers for that particular area of the business. But this could be shifting value around a business or product. This does not speak conclusively at all to the cumulative value of all of the work the data science analytics team does and how this relates to some factor in your success, a numeric factor. We need to gauge, is it a 5% contribution, 30%, negative 2%? We factor in cost. No one has any idea, but we need to. We need to understand what the contribution is for the team collectively and also across the different areas, the metrics, reporting, the experimentation, analytical research, machine learning, predictive modeling. Each of these areas individually contributes something or takes away something from our overall success. And collectively, we'd like to know, does data make us better? Is data making our decisions better? Now, it's almost like we want to have an isolation valve to turn off the outputs of this team. And we don't want to just turn them off for the sake of it. We want to turn it off so we know what they are actually contributing, so we can justify our investment and fix things when they're not working as we want them to. It might sound like I'm leading you through a thought experiment, but this is actually one of Hakuin's newer services. We call it Data Impact Assessor, and this is an exciting new offering. It's the first of its kind. Because of our expert understanding of how data organizations function, we're able to come up with a proprietary methodology to assess the value of these different types of projects and collectively on your department or organization. By turning off certain pieces at certain times, over a 1 to 3 month time period, we can assess the value that your data science and analytics organization is providing to your overall organization, to your overall success. This is critical. At this day and age, we need to be able to measure and gauge the performance and functionality of different areas of our product and business. It's actually this team, the data science analytics team, it's normally its job to measure and gauge performance of these different areas. And we also need to be able to measure the performance of this area. Is it moving us forward? Is it making us smarter? So I'm very excited to offer this product. It's extremely unique. There's nothing in the market like it. No one has any idea what their data science and analytics team actually produces in terms of business contribution. And so now we can offer this because of our expertise in this area. At some point, I'd like to rename the product to reflect the awesomeness that it has. So maybe after like a Persian goddess or celestial being of some sort. But for now, it's Data Impact Assessment. And this is something that we uniquely offer. If you have a data science team, analytics team, you should be interested. Reach out to us so we can get the ball rolling.